Barry Geraghty, who was a creditable fifth in a slowly run race last time. He's favourite to win again here. Jean Pascal for Venetia Williams, 16-1 Triumph Hurdle entry. All Yours, very impressive at Taunton last time, is a half-brother to Lac Fontana, who won at the Cheltenham Festival in the same colours last year. Beltor, big star for a small stable. Cape Caster offers a drivel with McCoy. Russian Bolero, Primogeniture, first hurdle for Dan Skelton, and Top of the Glass are the bigger priced horses, though not without chances, all of them. And let's have a look at the select horses in.
And Robert Stevens, a trainer who you probably might not have heard that much about. He used to be a jump jockey based with Philip Hobbs, hence the association with Tom O'Brien.
So they're off and racing for the Adonis. Got a really good back catalogue in terms of winners this particular race. Who'll win it this time around? Well, Officer Drivel is the first to show to any advantage and cuts out the pace from Cape Caster racing in second. The grey is Top of the Glass. Pretty keen is Beltor in the purple colours. Bivouac, the pink jacket, is towards the inside as they rise at the first. Jean Pascal was the one that jumped a little errantly. A Russian Bolero held up his free towards the back of the field with All Yours, and Primogeniture racing on then towards the second. Officer Drivel out in front for Tony McCoy, jumps it well with a 3-length advantage. Again, Jean Pascal and Primogeniture are a little bit awkward back in the field, but out in front it is Officer Drivel who leads by about 3 lengths as they pass the stands. Purple colours leading from Cape Caster in the blue and yellow. The grey is Top of the Glass towards the inside. Beltor's purple jacket in fourth on the outside of Bivouac in the pink. And then Jean Pascal, who's a length ahead of Primogeniture, and the last two are All Yours. And at the back of the field, Russian Bolero, under tight restraint by Richard Johnson, is the back marker. But the pace is not that strong, but conditions are very testy. If you look behind the runners, you'll see the mark they're leaving in the turf. It is pretty deep, as out in front, Officer Drivel leads on towards the third. Officer Drivel from racing in second place. Top of the Glass on the inside of Cape Caster. Beltor still quite keen in fourth place with Bivouac. Jean Pascal, Primogeniture, All Yours, and still at the rear of the field, Russian Bolero. Next two fights come pretty quickly once they begin the jumping. And Officer Drivel from Top of the Glass and Cape Caster. Beltor alongside Bivouac. Jean Pascal wide out as they reach the fourth. Bivouac, a big horse, saw a stride there, jumped up well on the inside. So now they have this swinging right-hand turn that carries them towards the halfway stage. Officer Drivel out in front, leading by a length or so. The grey Top of the Glass in second. Still third, Cape Caster. Beltor still quite keen in fourth on the outside of Bivouac. Jean Pascal, Primogeniture in the green colours, and the back two, All Yours. Still last of all, Russian Bolero. So they're now at the distant point from the stands, swing right-handed, 4 left to take, and Officer Drivel out in front, pressing on once more. Top of the Glass and Cape Caster, still Bivouac alongside Beltor. Jean Pascal, Primogeniture, All Yours, and still at the tail of the field, Russian Bolero. This will be 4 from the finish. Officer Drivel coming to take it with Cape Caster, moving up on the outside of Top of the Glass, who got in a little bit tight. Bivouac and Beltor still biding their time, they're fourth and fifth. And likewise, All Yours is making a little bit of ground up the inside in the red jacket. Primogeniture still travels okay, so does Jean Pascal, rear of the field for Russian Bolero. Still well grouped as they run to the third last, and then they have a very long run between 3 out and 2 out. And Bivouac is just edging closer. Pink jacket moving through into fourth. Officer Drivel over in front. Bivouac didn't take that too well, actually, paddled his way through it, but is still making progress as Top of the Glass throws down the first serious challenge to the leader. Bivouac and Beltor alongside each other with Cape Caster. Beltor still pulling double at this stage. If he can last home, All Yours and Primogeniture, they've dropped Jean Pascal and also Russian Bolero. So on this home bend, out in front, Officer Drivel from the grey Top of the Glass. Bivouac towards the inside. Still Beltor in fourth place, running away. Cape Caster's given his best. He begins to drop out as All Yours moves into fifth place. Primogeniture is being pushed along as well. The leading group is thinning out as they make the turn for home. Officer Drivel, Bivouac peels out. Still Beltor on the outside, travelling well. All Yours in the red jacket as they move to the second last. Bivouac and Beltor now move on over 2 from the finish. Bivouac away to the left-hand side. Still Beltor is held onto by Tom O'Brien. If he can hit the line, having pulled hard, he's a serious horse. All Yours in third. Beltor heads down towards the last. Now he's asked for the effort and he moves to the lead. All Yours is the pursuer. Bivouac is beaten off. Beltor out in front. All Yours trying to throw down the last challenge, but Beltor extends again, and just as on his debut, he is very, very impressive. Beltor, not one to be underestimated, is a very ready winner of the Adonis. In second is All Yours. Third for Bivouac. Officer Drivel next. Top of the Glass, Russian Bolero. all the way back to Primogeniture, pulled up before the last Jean Pascal. Well, Robert Stevens could have a real horse here. Beltor dismissed a field at Ludlow, which included Sebastian Beach, who was very impressive. Next time